Sai Ram Munandal. So in this class we shall take the new poem, that is Zaz poem 2, written by Carl Wendell Heinz Jr. So very interesting poem, very easy poem. For the examination point of view also it is very important. Okay? So Zaz poem 2. See the first part. Before you read, like the ancient mariner in Coleridge's poem, the old Zaz musician feels he has a message for the people of the world. He is a pathetic figure, but at the same time a commanding artist. He has the power in him to make people listen, a gift that not many possess. He is silent in speech but eloquent in music. So what is a Zaz? Zaz means an American, a kind of American Negro music. A kind of American Negro music, that is Zaz. So it is a kind of American Negro music. So like the ancient mariner in Coleridge's poem, who is that Coleridge? That is Samuel Taylor Coleridge wrote the poem, the longest poem, ಅತ್ಯಂತ ಉದ್ದವಾಗಿರುವಂತಹ ಪದ್ಯ ಯಾವುದದು? The Rime of Ancient Mariner. Name of the poem is The Rime of Ancient Mariner, written by Samuel Taylor Coleridge, and it was published in 1798. 1798ರಲ್ಲಿ ಪಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅದನ್ನು. ಯಾವುದನ್ನು? The Rime of the Ancient Mariner. So you might have heard the line. What is that line? Water, water everywhere, and all the boats did shrink. Water, water everywhere, nor a drop to drink. See how interesting. See the poem. So what is the story of the poem Ancient Mariner? The Rime of Ancient Mariner. ಸಣ್ಣಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. So the Rime of Ancient Mariner tells us the experience of a sailor who has returned from a long sea voyage. Correct? Now, the ancient mariner stops a man who was on his way to attend a wedding ceremony and makes the person listen to the story of the mariner. Correct? But he wants to leave the man. The mariner makes him listen, makes him hear the story. Correct? Next, what happens? It was, the ship was moving towards south. They came across the bird albatross. Remember the name of the bird, albatross. The sailors considered it as a good omen. Correct? Then afterwards, the albatross, the bird, soared behind the ship. Everyone felt very happy. Then goes the story. But after some time, they faced a problem. The mariner killed the bird with his crossbow. The other sailors felt very sad. Correct? They faced the problem. They thought that because of the death of the bird, they were facing all the obstacles. What did they do? The sailors picked the bird, dead bird, and put the bird around the neck of the mariner. Correct? So the story goes like this. It is a long story. Read it, very interesting. Correct? Then, now we shall take the poem. So, like the ancient mariner in Coleridge's poem, the old jazz musician feels he has a message for the people of the world. He came to the world to send a message. He is a messenger. Correct? He is a pathetic figure. So the appearance of the jazz musician, he is a pathetic figure. He is a pathetic means helpless, means miserable. He is a miserable figure. He is a helpless figure. Pathetic means arousing what? Pity. ಕರುಣಾಜನಕ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾನವ, ಮರುಕ ಪಡಬೇಕು ನಾವು ಅಂಥ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾನೆ. ಅವನ ಅಪಿಯರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅದು ಅರೌಸಿಂಗ್ ಪಿಟಿ, ವೆರಿ ಲೋ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್. ಸೊ ಹೀ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಪ್ಯಾಥೆಟಿಕ್ ಫಿಗರ್. ನೋಡುವಾಗ ಕರುಣಾಜನಕ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾನವ. ದೆನ್ ಬಟ್ ಅಟ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಟೈಮ್, ಅದೇ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಎ ಕಮಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್. ಹೀ ಈಸ್ ಅನ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್. ಹೀ ಈಸ್ ಎ ಕಮಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಸ್ಟ್. He has the power in him to make people listen. He could mesmerize others. He could attract others. Through what? Through his music. Correct? So ಅವನನ್ನು ಜನರನ್ನು ಸೆಳೆಯುವಂಥ, ತನ್ನ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಸೆಳೆಯುವಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಶಕ್ತಿ ಇದೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ. ಎ ಗಿಫ್ಟ್. ಹಿಯರ್ ಗಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಬಹುಮಾನ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಹಿಯರ್ ಗಿಫ್ಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್. It is a gift. It is a skill. It is a God gift. Which one is the God gift? That is the talent of making others see, look at him, enjoy him, attract towards him. So a gift, a talent that not many possess. Others cannot possess it. It is the only gift of that person. He is silent in speech. No words. ಶಬ್ದ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಮಾತು ಕಡಿಮೆ. He is silent in speech, but at the same time eloquent in music. What is eloquent? Eloquent means powerful, fluent, and powerful. In what? In speech. Powerful speech, eloquent speech, fluent speech, powerful speech. He could express his feelings how? Effectively. Effective in expressing. Correct? He could express his feelings in an effective manner. He is able to express a feeling in an effective manner. That is the ability of whom? The jazz musician, the jazz player. See his ability. So we should not judge a man looking at the appearance of that person. He may be a talented person. He may be a talented personality. Correct? Then now come to the poem. First stanza, see. Jazz poem 2. See the picture of jazz music. First line, see. There he stands, see, like a black ancient mariner, his wrinkled face, old face, so full of wearies of living, is turned down with closed eyes. See the first line, first stanza. There he stands, Carl Wendell Heinz Jr. says, there he stands. He means whom? The jazz musician. There he stands. See, look at him. ನೋಡಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾನಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಲೈಕ್ ಅದರ ಹಾಗೆ ಯಾವುದರ ಹಾಗೆ ಎ ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಏನ್ಷಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾರಿನರ್. ನೌ ದ ಜಾಜ್ ಪ್ಲೇಯರ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ಡ್ ಟು ದ ಮ್ಯಾರಿನರ್, ಬ್ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಏನ್ಷಂಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾರಿನರ್. Correct? Black ancient mariner. So the figure of speech is simile. Jazz musician is compared to the black ancient mariner using the word like. ಅದರ ಹಾಗೆ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾನೆ ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ. His wrinkled old face. Wrinkled means, wrinkle means contract into folds, small folds in skin on face ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸುಕ್ಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಹೇಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅವನ ಅಪಿಯರೆನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿ. His wrinkled face. So the jazz musician has a wrinkled face. Sukku kattide mukha. Then old face, that means he is an old man, aged man. Bhala praya aitu avaniಗೆ. So the face is so full of the varies of living. Varies meaning is given there. What is varies of living? No longer interested in or enthusiastic about anything in life means he has no interest in life. ಹೇಗೆ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾನೆ ನೋಡಿ. wrinkled face ಇದೆ, old face ಇದೆ. It is full of varies of living means sick. Varies means sick. Varies means sick. Has no interest in life. Has no interest in life means he has lost interest in life. He is exhausted. He is tired. He has no interest in life. ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅವನಿಗೆ. ಹಾಗೆ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾನೆ ನೋಡಿ ಅವನು. Varies of living. Then is old face is turned downward. ಕೆಳಕ್ಕೆ. He put his head downward. ಕೆಳಕ್ಕೆ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದಾನವ. ಡೌನ್ವರ್ಡ್ ಹೇಗೆ? ಟರ್ನ್ ಡೌನ್ವರ್ಡ್ ವಿತ್ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಡ್ ಐಸ್. ಸೊ he had closed his eyes. His eyes were closed. He is standing there with the eyes closed. ಕಣ್ಣನ್ನು ಮುಚ್ಚಿ ತಲೆಯನ್ನು ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹಾಕಿ ಹೀಗೆ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾನವ. ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡುವಾಗಲೇ ಕರುಣಾಜನಕ, ಪಿಟಿ. ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ಡ್ ಐಸ್. Next see, his frayed collar. Frayed means, is it given there meaning? See, given there. See, threads in a piece of cloth starting to come apart. Apart means away. Here, frayed, F-R-A-Y-E-D means tattered. Where? Along the edge. Along the edge. Tattered means ಹರಿದಂಥದ್ದು. ಎಲ್ಲಿ? Along the edge. ಕಾಲರ್ ಇದು. ಇದರ ಸುತ್ತಲೂ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ನೂಲು ಎದ್ದಿದೆ, ಹರಿದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲರ್ ಇದೆ ಅವಂದು. ಸೊ ಹಿಸ್ ಫ್ರೈಡ್ ಕಾಲರ್, ಟೋನ್ಡ್ ಕಾಲರ್, ಟ್ಯಾಟರ್ಡ್ ಕಾಲರ್, ಅದರ ಸುತ್ತಲೂ ನೂಲು ಎದ್ದಿದೆ. ಫೇಡೆಡ್. ಸೊ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಎ ಫ್ರೈಡ್ ಕಾಲರ್. ಫೇಡೆಡ್ ಬ್ಲೂ ಶರ್ಟ್. ಸೊ ಹಿ ವೋರ್, ಅವನು ಧರಿಸಿದಾನೆ. he put on what? Faded. Fade means loose color. dim, become dim. Correct? So faded blue shirt, but it is faded. ಬಣ್ಣ ಮಾಸಿದಂತಹ ಬ್ಲೂ ಶರ್ಟ್ ಧರಿಸಿದಾನವ, ಬ್ಲೂ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಶರ್ಟ್, ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಅನ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಶರ್ಟ್. ಇಟ್ ಟರ್ನ್ಡ್ ಡಾರ್ಕ್, ದ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಶರ್ಟ್, ಬ್ಲೂ ಶರ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ನ್ಡ್ ಡಾರ್ಕ್, ಕಪ್ಪಾಗಿದೆ ಅದು. ಹೇಗೆ? ವಿತ್, ಅದರಿಂದ, ಯಾವುದರಿಂದ? ಸ್ವೆಟ್. ದ ಸ್ವೆಟ್, ಬೆವರು, ಸ್ವೆಟ್ ಮೇಡ್ ದ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಬ್ಲೂ ಶರ್ಟ್ ಟರ್ನ್ ಡಾರ್ಕ್. ಕಪ್ಪಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಶರ್ಟನ್ನು ಹಾಕಿದಾನವ. And the old necktie, so he is wearing necktie. He is wearing an old necktie. So he tied a tie. Necktie. ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅದು? Undone. Undone means not done. Undone. Not tied. It was not tied properly. He had a tie, but it was not tied properly. Undone. Drops. ಸಡಿಲಾದಂತಹ ಬಿಚ್ಚೋಗಿದೆ ಅದು. Drops where? Loosely. About the worn old jacket. Worn means damaged. So he was wearing a jacket, but it was also old. It was also worn. It was also damaged. So he was wearing a jacket. Where is the tie? Drops loosely about the worn old jacket. Jacket ಮೇಲೆ ಅದು ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಜಾಕೆಟ್ ಹೇಗಿದೆ? Just barely. Barely means with much difficulty. Barely. With much difficulty. With much difficulty. Hardly. The jacket was holding his, with much difficulty, the jacket is holding his what? His sagging. Sagging means, sag means hang. Hanging. The jacket was holding his hanging, sagging stomach in. So he had a hanging stomach. He had a sagging stomach. Sagging stomach. He had a sagging stomach, and the jacket, old jacket, was holding it. ಸ್ಟಮಕ್ ಇನ್, ಆ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯನ್ನು ಒಳಗೆ ಎಳೆದಿಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಯಾವುದು? ಆ ಜಾಕೆಟ್. ಯಾ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಯಾ? YEAH. YEAH means it is an interjection. Interjection. You might have heard the parts of speech: noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, adjective, preposition, conjunction, interjection. What is an interjection? It is a word which expresses sudden feelings. Hooray! Ho! Correct? So, yeah means it is an interjection. Expressing what? Expressing joy, celebration. Joy or celebration. Yeah. What did he say? His rundown shoes. So he is wearing rundown shoes. Rundown means in a very bad condition. ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಟೋರ್ನ್, ಹಳೇದಾದಂತಹ ಒಂದು ಶೂ ಅನ್ನು ಧರಿಸ್ತಾನೆ. ಯಾ, ಹಿಸ್ ರನ್ ಡೌನ್ ಶೂಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಹೀ ಈಸ್ ವೇರಿಂಗ್ ರನ್ ಡೌನ್ ಶೂಸ್, ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಶೂಸ್, ಟೋರ್ನ್ ಶೂಸ್, ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ಡ್ ಶೂಸ್. ಹ್ಯಾವ್, ದ ಶೂಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್, ಏನಿದೆ ಅದು? ಪೇಪರ್ ಇನ್ ದೆಮ್. he filled the shoe with the paper. Why? Otherwise, it is unable to walk. So he filled the shoe with the paper means he wore old shoe, worn out shoe, torn shoe, damaged shoe, paper in them, and his what? Rough, unshaven face. Face, noun. What kind of face? Rough face, unshaven face. So he has a rough face, he has no smooth opposite. Rough, smooth, rough face. He has unshaven face, he didn't shave it. Unshaven, kurchal gadda iruvanthadu. Unshaven face shows pain. So his unshaven rough face, wrinkled face shows pain. So every wrinkle of the face shows pain. Every wrinkle has a pain. So his pain, inner pain, is reflected through each wrinkle. Pratyunda sukkuntala adu novina sanketa. He is suffering. He has no interest in life. ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಜಿಗುಪ್ಸ ಬಂದಾಗೆ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಉಂಟು ಅವನಿಗೆ. ರಫ್ ಅನ್ಶೇವನ್ ಫೇಸ್ ಶೋಸ್ ಪೇನ್. So the jazz player has rough face, unshaven face, and it has pain in each wrinkle. So each wrinkle reflects his pain. But there he stands. See, there he stands. How? In self-brought solitude. Solitude meaning is given there, the state of being alone. Solitary, aloneness, state of being alone. ಒಬ್ಬನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದಾನೆ. Who was responsible for it? His loneliness. He himself. That means self-brought. He himself brought the what? Solitude. No other person is responsible. Self-brought means to force oneself to do something that one does not want to do. That's the meaning, self-brought. He himself was responsible for his aloneness, loneliness, self-brought solitude. Correct? Then, the summary so far is, I think you understood. Who wrote the poem, jazz poem 2? Carl Wendell Heinz Jr. wrote the poem, jazz poem 2. The jazz musician is compared to black ancient mariner in Coleridge's poem, The Rime of Ancient Mariner. Correct? The jazz musician has wrinkled face. He has old face. His face is full of wearies of living. He has no interest in life. He keeps his head down. He keeps his eyes closed. He has a frayed collar. He has a faded blue old shirt which turned dark because of sweat. He has a necktie. He has an old necktie. It was undone and it was dropped loosely about his what? Worn old jacket. Correct? Then the old jacket holds his sagging stomach in. He wore run-down shoe which had paper in them. His face is unshaven. His face is rough and his face has wrinkles which express his pain. A wrinkle, every wrinkle has a pain. Every wrinkle is a reflection of pain. He stands alone. He stands how? Solitude, alone. He enjoys loneliness. Who was responsible? He himself was responsible for it. Correct? Now see the first question. We'll see in the next period. See the first question. Try to answer the read the first stanza and see how closely the description of the jazz player is made and fill in the columns in the table. Okay? Now second question, see. Why do you think the jazz player keeps his head down? The jazz player keeps his head down because he is an old man. He is an aged man. He is full of various of living. He has many troubles. He has no interest in life. He had pain in his heart, so he keeps his head down. Got? Then I think you can answer it. Okay? Sai Ram.